Okay, hi again, guys. Decided to do this quick video to bring you my thoughts on a very interesting article that I saw just now about um, 10 minutes ago on the Cinema Blend website. And if you guys don't know, that's a movie blog of sorts that has sometimes very interesting articles on movies, mainly I have seen there like comic book movies and kind of Star Wars movies and superhero movies, articles on those. Uh, this time they had a interesting article about where Lucasfilm should go with the Star Wars universe after the apparent great success of Rogue One, which by the way I'm a big part of because now I have seen the movie about 4 or 5 times in the theaters. So, but the point of the article, which by the way you can find it in the description of this video, is that where where Lucasfilm should take the extended universe next, and on an extended universe, but the Star Wars universe of um, this present canon. Which, and by the way, if some of you don't know what is Star Wars canon, that's the official storyline that the movies follow, and that books and like TV series, comics, whatever, if that's official Lucasfilm production or like products or books or comic books that Lucasfilm officially endorses, that's called canon. And perhaps I should give you another term, which is Star Wars Legends, which means all the other things that are produced under the umbrella of Star Wars that are not official Lucasfilm endorsed Star Wars content. Uh, then those are called legends. So the point of the article was that where should Lucasfilm bring their official canon universe next? And there was a very interesting thing about in the article about Shadows of the Empire, which I haven't read. I have heard things about it, but I haven't read, and I have read most of the Star Wars books that are out there in audio form because, as some of you may have noticed, I'm disabled, so my disability affects my ability to read normal books. So I use audio versions of the books. So I have kind of read or listened to every Star Wars audiobook that is out there. And if I understood it correctly, the Shadows of the Empire is Star Wars book. I might be wrong, but please correct me because, as I said before, I have not heard about this book before, but that brought a very interesting thing to my mind, which is that where should um, Lucasfilm bring the canon Star Wars universe next? And my 50 cents to the discussions is this. Uh, don't bring it into a, an area that many very that it's very hard to define. Like what I got from that article there, although it said that it's very well loved and all that, yeah, it might be, but in my mind, what they should do next is not the Han Solo movie or not even the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, which is, I guess, is happening at some point with Ewan McGregor. That would be nice. That would be fantastic. But please don't uh, put it into production. And I have a problem with the Han Solo movie because I think it might shrink the existing movie universe too much, because you are only telling stories about well-known characters, about well-known, let's call them well-known movie characters. And I would like to know something uh, a bit deeper, a bit not a bit a little information that or little stories that are not so well known in the Star Wars universe. What I'm about to say next is already conflicting with this idea. I know myself, but I'll say it anyway. They should uh, they should do something with Timothy Zahn's books next. Um, there's this great line of books concerning Grand Admiral Thrawn, and oh boy, I should do a whole series of videos about Grand Admiral Thrawn. He's one of my favorite characters, uh, or he might be my favorite character in the Star Wars universe right now. And not in Star Wars Rebels. He's underused in Star Wars Rebels. In my mind, he's compared to Timothy Zahn's books. What we see in Rebels right now is total crap in my mind. But they should flush out the character more and give him his own movie, because that would be nice. That would be fantastic. That would be great. That would be something that would blow my mind apart in a good way. That's what I would. That's what I would hope. What I would like to see. Um, or something along those lines. From the new canon, I would love to see a Grand Moff Tarkin Grand Moff Tarkin movie. Uh, that would be my absolute favorite of the new canon. Or another one that would be great would be Lords of the Sith. That's a great book that everyone that considers themselves a Star Wars fans should read. By the way, that's a fantastic book. But I don't know. I got a vibe that this Shadows of the Empire thing that the Cinema Blend article was talking about might be a nice thing to somebody, but the character of who they were discussing in the post or in the article felt a bit foreign to me. I think, uh, yeah, I think that kind of thing wouldn't work quite as well as something along the lines of Grand Admiral Thrawn, which would be, as I said, would be fantastic. But yeah, I don't know, because the thing that I have with this Star Wars movie universe is that uh, what I have as my basic fear right now is that the Star Wars movie universe is getting too many movies uh, in a too fast of a pace, because there's gonna be episode 8, there's gonna be episode 9, there's gonna be the Han Solo movie, there's gonna be maybe uh, the Obi-Wan Kenobi movie, there's who knows. But in my mind, the first thing that Lucasfilm should do is to look at what they have right now and what they have in the production pipeline right now. And when that's finished, don't go producing any more like movie universe things right after that. Give us Star Wars fans a few years without any new movies. I know that's another thing to say, but I really do feel like it right now, because what I'm afraid of is that we are getting too much of Star Wars and people might get into this mood of too much Star Wars is a bad thing, which might actually affect the amount of business that the Star Wars movies are doing right now, which seems to be a lot of money seems to be coming in right now with the Star Wars movies for Disney, which is a good thing, which is a great thing, of course, for Disney. But yeah, but to get back to the main point, if Disney wants to continue to expand the movie universe, they should do something with Grand Admiral Thrawn or Lords of the Sith or Talking, because those are well-known characters. Those are known to millions of fans, and with Grand Admiral Thrawn, you get the added bonus of him being already uh, represented in this Star Wars Rebels animated series, which, by the way, if you are not watching, please start watching. It's a good series, although they are now, in my mind, um, dropping the ball a bit on that series as a whole, which is, as a fan, is a bad thing. But if you wanna start following the series, don't look at the new episodes. Look at the older episodes from seasons 1 and 2. They are going on season 3 right now. So yeah, but to emphasize again, like the third time, if Lucasfilm wants to create some more content for the movies, then go and create something with uh, the characters that I mentioned a bit earlier. Cause that'd be nice. That would be fantastic. They are um, fans would have a easier time of connecting to the characters. If you throw something like Shadows of the Empire out there, which sounds like a good book or good property, don't get me wrong. If there's any Shadows of the Empire fans out there, I'm with you. I'm ready to get introduced to this property. But if Star Wars wants to do something that is um, or if Disney wants to do something that would be I guess I would use the word accepted by the fans more easier, is to do something with a well-known property, and start from there. But the most important thing in my mind is to have a break at some point, because there's the real danger that we are getting too much Star Wars in too short of a time. But hey, that's just me. I'm sure that there are a lot of people that would disagree with me fully, and I accept that. I understand that, but yeah. But also, you have to keep in mind, of course, that the Star Wars universe is a big place with books, movies, comic books, all that stuff. So even if you are not doing the movies, you could be still producing books, uh, and comic books and lots of other stuff. So yeah, as I said, that Lucasfilm should really look at what they have right now coming up in the pipeline, and when that pipeline is empty of new movies, new properties, then take a break and really look hard at what you have before you do anything else. And then you give also the fans time to um, I realize this is a hard thing to say or sounds harsh, but you allow the fans to take a break from Star Wars, so that when you come out with, let's say, a new standalone movie, fans are full of fire, are ready to accept the new movie. I know that that's very possible to be happening anyhow, even if you come out with two movies per year. That's very possible, but yeah, with Rogue One and with the Han Solo movie and with episodes 8 and 9, I hope there is not too much stuff coming up in the Star Wars universe right now. So I think that the main point I'm trying to make here is that I somewhat disagree with the article of Cinema Blend, that that yeah, that I think that it would be a nice thing for Lucasfilm to take a break for, let's say, 3 years, and then come back with a bang. That would work for me, and I'm sure I'm not alone, but I'm sure also that I'm in a minority. So I understand it and I accept it, but that's my 50 cents to the discussion. But have a nice day, guys. See you again. Bye bye.